So the holidays are around the corner, and so is Black Friday. If you're thinking about a tablet, which one will you be picking up? The Tab S7, or maybe the Tab A7, or the Tab S6 Lite, or even the older Tab A 10.1 inch? Which one are you? Let's go ahead and figure it out. Now keep in mind that I've already made full comprehensive reviews on all of the tablets that I'll be covering in this video today. I've even made versus videos where I pit one against the other to kind of help you make a purchasing decision. So make sure to check those out because they go in depth in details. And I'm going to make sure that I put the links that are probably popping up right now to those reviews. I'm going to make sure that I put those links in the description for you to check out after you watch this video. Now, with that being said, why are you buying a tablet, right? So that's the main question you have to ask yourself. And with that question, why don't we go ahead and talk about the Tab S7 first. So with the Tab S7, are you buying this for yourself as a gift or just to kind of supplement your laptop? Or maybe just recently you became a very mobile person, kind of always on the go type of person. So we can kind of gloss over that and see if it fits your profile, right? First of all, the Tab S7 is just a piece of art. Now, I know this is kind of subjective, but I really think it's a beautiful design and it has that very premium look, all of that in the productivity machine that is the Tab S7. It will handle everything you throw at it. Another question might pop up, are you running a business? This one is likely to do everything and more if you're running a business, or if you're buying it for business. Are you buying it for school or side projects and all of that stuff? It will have you covered. You can even be an artist, a writer, a teacher, whatever. That S Pen is just going to take your work to the next level. It will cover all of that simply because it's a productivity machine. That's like I just said. Going back to that S Pen, it is so nice. It's soft to the touch. It kind of just handles everything you need it for. It has fantastic feedback, whether it's for writing or drawing. And the tablet itself is just so great. Even if you were just buying it for entertainment, watching movies, you know, consuming all types of media, gaming, you know, the camera is just a level A camera. For tablets, of course. The Tab S7 is just a complete package. And I know that I'm kind of flying through this, but it's just a way of saying that everything that I'm listing, the Tab S7 would just like handle that like a breeze, right? Because it's a productivity machine. It will do such a good job at that. Now, if you would allow me, before I forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, or this is your first time, welcome, of course. Please do me a huge favor and hit both the like and the subscribe button there. It's a huge boost to the channel, and I truly appreciate your support here. But anyways, so it does handle all of these things because of flagship specs, right? Because this is a flagship tablet. You know, you have the best chipset available on the Android market in that Snapdragon 865 Plus. It's super fast, no lags, it doesn't hang up, no stutter. It is just extremely smooth. You have 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of base storage that is expandable at up to 1 terabyte. And the tablet itself is running Android 10 with One UI sitting on it. You also get this fantastic display. It's an IPS panel with the amazing 120 Hertz refresh rate. After you've tasted and used that 120 Hertz refresh rate on the tablet, it's really, really tough to switch to something lower than that, right? But anyways, that might not be, you know, your cup of tea, right? You may want something a little cheaper. You're not ready to drop $600 for, you know, a Tab S7, or even more for a Tab S7 Plus, which by the way would come with an AMOLED display. You're not ready to drop that much money. Maybe you want something kind of in the middle, right? Kind of like a compromise between flagship and budget. And in that case, you'd be considering the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, which is a pretty nice compromise, as I mentioned, between a flagship and a budget tablet. Now, even if you were considering this for schoolwork or for art projects or for kind of like side projects or even a small business project, you should still be able to make that work with this tablet, depending on what it is, right? So you can look at it as a lighter version of the Galaxy Tab S6, which on its own is already a flagship tablet, right, from last year. And this one does come also with pretty decent specs, right? You have that 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of base storage, expandable at up to 1 terabyte also. This one is running an Exynos chip, and it will provide decent performance. Pretty nice level of multitasking with that 4 gigs of RAM without any major issues. So moderate productivity is definitely welcome with this one. TFT display, but Samsung did such a fantastic job on it. It's pretty bright, it's laminated, it's great for playing games, watching movies, and so forth. You also get the amazing Samsung S Pen, right? Which is a huge advantage for a tablet in this category. The tablet itself has a beautiful design. Again, it's a mid-range tablet. It actually feels almost like a premium tablet. It's currently going at $280, but I'm sure it would drop even more on Black Friday. But with all of that being said, maybe you don't want a mid-range tablet. Maybe you want something budget, right? You should be considering like the A7, for example. It's an all-new tablet that just came out last month. And believe it or not, some of the specs and some of the performance actually comes pretty close to that of the Tab S6 Lite. You do get with this one a Snapdragon chipset. Then you have 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, expandable also, but with some restrictions. You can't move your apps to your micro SD card, which is a no good. But anyways, you still have that storage that you can expand for other things. Very nice display, and it's wider than the previous one. It's great for gaming, watching movies, and other types of entertainment. It has a decent camera, quad speaker setup here, and it gets surprisingly loud. Real life usage on this is actually somewhat close, again, to the Tab S6 Lite. Just close. Maybe it doesn't match. It's not really on par with it, but it's pretty close to it. And of course, the other thing you have to remember is that this one does not come with the S Pen. It does not even support one, right? So you have to use a capacitive pen with this one. And this is kind of a nice way to segue into the next one, because that one also does not use an S Pen. It will also work with a capacitive pen, and that's of course the Galaxy Tab A10.1 from last year. So maybe this is something that you're kind of considering because it's even cheaper. You're not really looking to drop a lot of money on a tablet right now. You're just looking for something that you can use for very light work, very light multitasking, and just watching movies and maybe doing some Zoom calls and things like that. This would actually be a nice candidate for that. You get between 2 and 3 gigs of RAM, depending on the model that you pick out. Base storage of 32 gigs, that comes with the 2 gigs of RAM, or the base storage of 64, 128 gigs with the 3 gigs of RAM, also expandable, and this time you can actually move your apps to the micro SD card. Battery is also pretty good on here, and the tablet itself is extremely portable. That's why I love this one. It's so light. With all that being said, here's my take. If you're looking for the best Android tablet in the market right now, consider the Galaxy Tab S7, either the Galaxy Tab S7 or the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus if you want an AMOLED display. Those are hands down your best choice. The best things that you have available in the Android market would be those two. Now, if you're looking for something mid-range, check out the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. Again, as I'm listing this, you should be checking out the link, depending on which one you are interested in, or if you want to watch all of them, you can do so in order to make your decision, right? So if you're looking for something mid-range, check out the Tab S6 Lite. If you're looking for something budget and new, with longer support than the one from last year, check out the A7, link in the description, of course. Or if you're looking for something even cheaper, as I mentioned, just something very simple that you're gonna do very light work with, watch movies and all that good stuff, check out the regular Tab A10.1 from last year. The links are all gonna be in the description for you to watch the full comprehensive reviews on those to really help you make that decision. Hope you enjoyed the video, of course, and I hope you found this. I tried to make it short, but so it kind of got long. I hope you found this informative. Don't forget, of course, to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below, check out the other videos, and I'm going to catch you in the comment section, and I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And up until then, stay safe.